Hey guys, Tallara here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. As you can see, we're starting today's episode with a bang. We are right in the middle of a battle. If you guys were here for our last episode, then you'll know that the gang found a cellar underneath the alchemist's house in the Blighted Village. And down here, there are a lot of undead who are really, well, unhappy to see us. So, unfortunately, we lost the battle last time, but the group took some time to rest up, regroup, and now we are back at it again for round 2. And this time, things are going a hell of a lot better. So, we're gonna finish off these guys, and then hopefully we can finally figure out what loot they are hiding down here. Nice! I was really hoping that was gonna work. Will used Eldritch Blast and it knocked the skeleton right into this chasm. Love that. Nothing wrong with a little bit of fall damage. Oops. That was a weird zoom in. Alright, we gotta finish this. Gladys, that's not what I had in mind when I said finish this. She missed. Alright, Lae'zel. Do what Gladys couldn't. Beautiful. Beautiful. 2 left. We'll use Sacred Flame on you, Robust Guardian, which you saved. Lovely. I say with sarcasm. Alright, Will. Can you finish him off? Sure can. Will to the rescue. Will has been the man. So in my first and only other playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3, I did not use Will at all. He just was not a part of my party. This time around, I'm trying to make a conscious effort to use some characters that I didn't use the first time around. And so far, I'm very pleased that I decided to do this because Will has been fantastic. His Eldritch Blast is just unmatched. He is really doing good work for me here. Even though some others are not. Shadowheart, cough, cough, cough.
No time to waste.
Nice. See? Will to the rescue yet again. When in doubt, just blast him with demonic power. Go Warlock Will. Alright, guys. He has 2 HP. We just need someone to land a hit. There. Beautiful. Gladys stepped up to the challenge. Alright. Quick short rest.
And ready to fight.
Quick F5. And now let's see what we can find here. Agile Guardian had a longbow. What is that? A bullywug trumpet. It's a very interesting looking mushroom. Looks like the Guardians don't have a whole lot on them except the weapons they were holding, which makes sense. They're literally skeletons. Dark Journal. Ooh, what is this? 6 Nightall, 1371 DR. I pay no service to the gods, but by some blessing, this village believes me and my apprentice to be simple healers. My tattoos are hidden, my red robes locked away, and my lab secured. I've not heard the word Thay since we arrived, and only my apprentice knows me as Ilan Toth. This place is not ideal for my research, but I could never return home. Not the way I escaped. I'd be put to death with worse to follow. The work here is simple and allows me to continue my research at night, but progress is slow. Reanimation seems easy, but restoring life? That prize eludes me. The tome contains the magic I need, but it fights me at every step, as does my apprentice. At least my familiar has made it easy to secure bodies without raising suspicion. This will take time. Will the Zulkirs find me before I can bring her back? I cannot say, but if they do come for me, they'll have to face the guardians I've raised. Interesting. So it was not a simple alchemist here in this village. It was a necromancer working undercover. He says there was some sort of book that held the answers. Whoa, what is this? A magic mirror? Oh my god, mirror, mirror on the wall. I know how this goes. Magic mirror, tell me true.
What is your name?
Repeat the name from the book you read. Ilan Toth.
My master stands tall and proud. You are not Ilan Toth.
Aw. Well.
You are his ally. Step forward and and declare it.
Oh yeah, I'm not him, but I'm an ally. An ally of your masters.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
According to the book, it didn't sound like he liked the Zolkir, so I'm gonna say he's a foul, wretched creature.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise?
The wisest grandma you ever did meet.
Why might one use balsam ointment?
Oh god. Gladys, do you know? I read a doctor's journal. He used balsam to clean a wound.
Acceptable. Finally.
Phew.
If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
I didn't realize we were going to play 20 questions here today. I'd look for whatever spell will rid me of this worm in my head.
You seek to survive. You seek power. Be welcome.
Nice, we passed the test. Okay. Oh, this is the real laboratory of the guy. Interesting. Okay. There's a dead body right here on the table. Great start. Great start. Yeah, they're trying raise dead, reanimation, speak with dead, clone, reanimation and clone, resurrection. Not having any luck. He's got a lot of stuff here we can take. Scroll of Featherfall. Never know when that'll come in handy. There's a book here too. Moonhaven Logbook. The book is filled with pages and pages of observations, tracking travelers and people in the village. You turn to the final pages. Ah, yeah. So he says smoke on the horizon. On the horizon. That was when the village was raided, I guess. I don't know if they were killed or if they managed to escape, but clearly not here anymore. And they didn't clean up after themselves either. Ooh, fancy chest. Bracers of Defense. Don't mind if I do. On Death and Resurrection. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext Rebound by Yusofa El-Jinn, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denir for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her God's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. Of what value is a life? Far too esoteric a topic to warrant any serious critical consideration between these pages, surely, or so it would seem at first glance. Once we push aside the mysticism and dewy-eyed sentiment so often clouding our assessment, it is clear that across all the spinning planes, each and every life does indeed have a quantifiable value. It is simply that not all are equally valuable. Consider, we already know that the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death, transcending planar barriers in search of a resting place that best befits our deeds, beliefs, and station in life. But even this assessment is subject to market forces. Lord Kelemvor weighing our souls against how thoroughly we have given them over to other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternate route, not the end of the path, but the chance to retread it. Clerics across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough, for the components for such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I've interviewed those who have made such a return, and in truth have found them to be of the most dull and unimaginative sort that I could possibly imagine, that I cannot possibly imagine what it is they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there is simply no replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps one day this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path, and wealthy enough to return. People are really into coming back from the dead, hey? I mean, fair enough. I guess you can't really blame them. It is something that all of humans are quite fascinated with.
A young cave bear, killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
Oh, that's sad. Lots of magic scrolls in here. We'll definitely take those. Man, this dude really liked to keep skulls handy, didn't he? Ooh, another lever. Where does this lead us? Oh, back to the main room. Okay, so there were 2 secret entrances. Whoa. There's a rusted key. Dude had quite the setup down here. Holy moly. This is rather impressive. Ooh, what have we here? We got a trap that we will try to disarm first. Beautiful. Good eye for catching that. Used rusted key. Another trap? Oh yeah. Good eye, Will. It's kind of dark in here too, so I can't even really see. Is that it? What is this? The Necromancy of Thay. And it's on another trap. Alright, now we can pick it up.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole. Only an oval recess in the cover's mouth.
That's the scariest book I've ever seen in my life.
You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
A cursed book? How obvious. Whoever opens it deserves the fate that befalls them.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
How chivalrous of you, Shadowheart.
Such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
Oh, remember the amethyst we found down in the spider's cave? That might go into the slot on the book's cover. Oh yeah, it's a perfect fit. What now? Should we open it? Do it.
The book's pull is irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead. Glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply.
Okay, don't like the sound of that. Now it's the time for a good performance, I think. Let's drown the book's voice with a verse. There was a young hero called Barry. Sing it loud, Glad. Sing it proud.
The glyphs swarm impatiently. The book wants you to turn the page, to delve deeper. It's hungry.
I don't like it when my books are hungry. Let's keep singing. Who had to best a tough quest and not tarry? It was going quite well till he fell under a spell.
The glyphs seem to burn your inner eye, outraged at your denial. Within the pages, you feel a feral thrashing. Living magic, driven mad by what it was used for. Necromancy. The magical energies of all living things were stolen, corrupted, and sealed in this vile book. It wants someone to share in its insanity.
Okay. Let's keep up the performance. We can't end it now. Channel your magic into the final line. Now poor Barry's got a hag he must marry. What an interesting song. Look at all these dice rolls. Bam, bam, bam. Success after success.
The book's roiling, vengeful magic. The voices falter. The anger quells. The magic seems to grow still and quiet, like a soothed beast.
There you go. All it needed was a song. Okay, now let's try turning the page.
Nothing. Just old parchment covered in arcane symbols. The magic sleeps.
Okay, I guess we quelled it for now. Great work, Gladys.
Cover thumps shut. with a strange finality.
I love how the rest of the gang just watched me that whole time. Did nothing to help. So that's it, I guess? It's not dangerous anymore?
You've seen much of the book, but its most powerful secrets are guarded by indecipherable glyphs. Without a key, they may be locked away forever.
Oh, a key. Okay. So there's more to this book. We might still be able to unlock its power without letting its power take control of us.
Might be useful.
Let's pick it up for now then, and we'll take it with us. And hopefully we can find the key. Alright, I've looked all around down here, but it doesn't look like there is a key to decipher the book, so we'll just have to take it with us for now, and hopefully we'll find something in our journeys that'll help us decipher. For now, I guess we'll continue looking around the Blighted Village. This place is just chock full of stuff to explore. We've been in the Blighted Village for like 3 episodes in a row, and I feel like we still haven't seen everything, so let's see what else this place has on offer. I see big guys up here. Ogres? Trolls? Should we even try to interrupt them? I feel like they're just gonna try to eat me. Oh, they're eating someone. Maybe they're too full for me.
Oh, chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this?
Gladys is a brave girl. I would never walk up to these dudes.
I've eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies.
That's why she's an adventurer and I'm not, I guess.
Be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute.
I'll do you one better. I'm one of the Absolute's chosen disciples. Man, Gladys is killing it on rolls today.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
Yay, friend! I notice you don't bear a brand of your own.
I've no use for the absolute, or any god. I follow 2 masters only. Gluttony and greed.
Good masters, I guess.
The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
You're quite the articulate ogre, you know.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand, and you a delicacy. Were I so lucky?
Not lucky today. I'm special, remember? You can't eat me. You know, forget goblins. You should be fighting for me.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
I like this lump. You know, what if I just paid you in the flesh of the fallen? You'll have your fill. Seeing as you're a gourmand and everything. Ooh. That's difficulty class 20. Let's do advantage and guidance. Okay, I've used every possible advantage I can. Yes!
A brilliant notion, and a boon to my aching belly. We have a deal, my tasty kibble.
You can't call me kibble, but I'm glad we have a deal.
My bone horn. One blow, and the ground will quake with my family name.
Okay.
Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around.
Okay. That sounds great. Good to know if we need help, we can call in our friends. You know, I've seen few other ogres in these parts.
We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful.
Fair enough, I guess.
We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
Wow. See, and this is why Gladys is an adventurer and I'm not, because I would have never walked in to talk to these guys, but she did, and look, we've made new friends. All in a day's work for Glad.
Feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
Okay. Examine the meat. Perhaps there's some trick to removing the dagger. Whew, 15 on the dot.
You notice the blade is at an angle to the meat's grain. If you align the dagger with the grain, it should slip out easily.
Do it, Glad. Align the dagger with the meat's grain and pull.
Thanks to your keen eye, the dagger glides smoothly out of the mystery meat.
Nice.
Mystery meat, tough as boar hide. Only the sharpest teeth could pierce it.
Do you have sharp teeth, Glad, or... No, we're gonna leave that there. Hey, we got a dagger, though. That's always good. And in fact, that dagger allowed us to level up. Love that for us. Alright, so we are now officially Bard level 4. Wow, we can get a lot of stuff here. So we can get a new cantrip. I think we should get... probably Blade Ward. And then, ooh, we can get a new spell as well. I'm gonna pick up Shatter. Damages all nearby creatures and objects. Creatures made of inorganic materials such as stone have disadvantage on their saving throw. And we also get a feat. Oh my goodness, look how many there are to choose from. Let's see, Glad. I think we're gonna pick up Lucky for Gladys. You gain 3 luck points, which you can use to gain advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws, or to make an enemy re-roll their attack rolls. I think that'll go well with Gladys, the Lucky Bard. Beautiful. Level 4. Now, we have another building we can check out here. Shabby wooden doors.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door.
Uh-oh.
Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Hello? Anybody in there?
Go away!
Okay, perhaps we'll just leave them for now. I don't know if there's any other way we can get in there. I don't know if we want to find another way to get in there. Sounds like they might be having a little private time. Who would we be to interrupt? Alright. Who are you?
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation?
Hopefully the first one?
Not to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they?
I don't know where that is, but...
I am Raphael.
Hello, Raphael.
Very much
Gladys.
at your service.
Charmed.
It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself.
What?
A true bloody pleasure.
How does he know my secret? Don't tell me you're from my old staff. One evil butler's enough.
You wound my honor. Consider me a peer for your vice.
Oh, a fellow murderer. Okay.
We have much to discuss, to our mutual satisfaction. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
Oh. Whoa. Where?
There. Middle of somewhere.
Middle of a feast. Nice decor.
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
What's that supposed to mean? What makes you say that?
Call it a ninth sense.
Whoa.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
You really think highly of yourself, don't you? Give it to you, though, Raphael. Those horns were pretty interesting. What makes you think I need saving?
Come now. Why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
Then no, that's too aggressive. Wow, he's a painting of himself. I mean, I think you're mad if you think I'll make a deal with the devil.
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you.
I don't like all these veiled threats, Raphael.
Shop around, beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
Okay. And if I do want to take this deal, how would I find you, theoretically?
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they?
My guts are still intact.
Say, you're a paragon of luck.
I am lucky.
I'll be there when it runs out.
Well, that was interesting. Didn't expect to meet a devil today, or for him to know my secrets. But there we are. It is never a dull moment in Baldur's Gate. There is always something or someone to find. It's the beauty of this game. For me personally, I'm very much a fan of just exploring everything I possibly can in video games, especially RPGs, and Baldur's Gate just gives that to us, so really appreciate it. For now, though, guys, let's catch our breath. I feel like we need to do that a lot after some of these episodes. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's episode, and when we return next day, we will continue our explorations here in Act 1 of Baldur's Gate 3. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you back here again soon.